Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm making a introduction video. So I've not really done an introduction before. This is probably the first time I've kind of sat down and talk about it. And in the past I've been doing videos more of a vlog style, showing you guys what I did in the places that I've been to, and going around with my girlfriend Rika, who's now my fiance. And this video is just to get to know more about the content of my YouTube channel, and I've also prepared like 10 questions to get to know more about me. So the video's an introduction, and the content of my YouTube channel is going to be about travel tips, advice, ideas, and I've got a blog as well to go along with that. I think that's what really sort of pushed me to make this type of videos, because I kind of want to take blogging and traveling more seriously. And I thought YouTube, one of the biggest platforms out there, it would help me out. And it's also a way for me to share my content with everyone, as well as get some ideas about how other people travel, what are their tips are like. And from time to time I feel like I should post more vlog videos whenever I do travel. Now I think I'll go through like the 10 questions that I've come up with. I've just come up with from Google. Feel free to comment below different questions that you want to ask. So the first one is, how many countries have I visited so far? So the first country me and Rika visited was Barcelona, and from there it kind of we kind of made it our goal to go to as many places as possible before we settled down. And since Barcelona trip, we've been to Budapest, Hungary, Morocco, Philippines, Italy, went to Milan, also went to Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, and Cambodia. So nine places, I suppose. That doesn't count the other countries and places I've been to with my parents and friends. So this one is just all the places I've been to with Rika. So the next one is the last place I visited. The last place I visited was Scotland, and that was over the summer. So me and my family went to Scotland for about 5 days, and we went to the Scottish Highlands, we went to Isle of Skye, and spent about a day in Edinburgh. So that's the kind of trip that me and my family like to go. We like to go to more of nature parks, and that's mostly because we have a dog, and we just love going outdoors and take him out to all these places, and that's where we've been going so far. Before that, we've been going to traveling abroad, but it's quite difficult when you have a pet, so we've mostly been visiting places around the UK, and I think that's much better because we've never really done that before. So the next question is who I travel with. So I've already mentioned my family, my fiance, and I also, well, it's quite recent, but I also started traveling with my friends. The last two places that we've been to were in Spain. Went to Barcelona and Malaga, and it's just quite typical lads trip. Just go out there, have some food, chill, drink a lot, and we book a really nice apartment. I'm trying to make it a thing, like to make it happen once a year. So so you guys, better start saving up next year, especially for like my bachelor party. So what's the best food I've tried? It's kind of a tough one. One of my favorite things to do when I travel abroad is to try all these local traditional food. I would say the roti pancakes from Thailand. That's because it's quite cheap. It was a street food stall, and we just went past it at one point when we were doing when we were going around Chiang Mai. Within the pancakes, you had banana slices, cinnamon, and sugar cinnamon, and then it's folded up into like a little square, and they put condensed milk on top of it, so it's quite sweet. It's more of a dessert, a hot dessert. I'm sure there's a lot more than I can remember, but for this video I think that's all I can remember. So the next one is, what is the weirdest food I've tried? So when we were in Thailand again, we went to Bangkok after Chiang Mai, and I tried these worms that were cooked or barbecued. Well, I hope they were cooked. But yeah, they were one of the weirdest things I've ever tried. I think it just caught me off guard. So when I ate it and I was chewing it and I was trying to get the flavor, and
like chicken?
Which country is your favorite so far? I think Philippines is the best, is my favorite country I've been to so far. So normally when we go to Philippines, we go to visit our family, and just during that time when me and Rika went, we spent a week in Palawan. We went to Coron and El Nido, and it was like one of the best islands, the best waters and beaches that we've ever been to. And the thing is about Philippines is that when you go into these places, and once you're there, the accommodation and the food is quite cheap. I think the next one, which is the one that we planned for this year but didn't happen, was Siargao. So yeah, Siargao was quite close to my hometown, so hopefully I get to go the next time I go back to Philippines. What's the best thing that's ever happened? Probably when we went to Chiang Mai and there was the biggest water fight in the world. It was an event called Songkran, and it's basically Thai New Year, and for that 3 or 4 days they'll be celebrating by having like water fights in the street. What's the worst thing that ever happened? We were in Marrakesh and we went to buy some stuff and looked around the souks. One of the things I've read in the blog was how popular these stores were for haggling, and I was kind of excited at first because I was like, oh, you know, I've never really haggled before and I kind of wanted to experience it. But when I experienced it, it was really bad. I bought a sort of a Moroccan teapot with the glasses to go with it, and this person was selling it for 700 dirham. I think this guy sensed that I was really bad at haggling and it was my first time, and he was selling it for 700, and I said that's a bit too much, how about for 500? And he was like, done, that's the deal. And then I looked back at the blogs afterwards. I think the cheapest that they got it for was like 1,000 or even less than that, which was like 10 pounds. So I paid something that's about 50 pounds and I could have gotten it for about 10 pounds. And after that I was just like, I'm never gonna haggle again. I just want the prices set. So yeah, just bad experience with haggling. So the last question I have is, what is your ultimate goal? I think I probably mentioned this earlier in the video. My ultimate goal would be to visit as many countries as possible, and well, as many countries as possible before we settle down. Maybe try new things, maybe volunteering for sanctuaries, animal sanctuaries, or volunteer to teach. And I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. Maybe in the next video you guys can suggest what my content would be if you want to know more about my traveling or more about me, I suppose. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys know a lot more about what my YouTube is going to be like, and more about how my travel experience is like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. There goes a sight from my soul.